All right, greetings and salutations. We are back with Divine Feminist Karmic Situation. Once again, all these karmic joints be about is just the karma that's going on in your life. Could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing, could be the karma you got going on just being in the world, being a human being. Could be the karma you got going on being a divine person in the world doing your thing too. It's divine karma, earthly karma. It ain't just a freaking karmic like it's a person or some shit. I guess that's who they are, because I hear a lot of they in readings like, they don't want to see you on top. The karmics, they this, the karmics, they that. Like these niggas. I told you, there's zombies in an apocalypse. Karmics are. Don't get bit. Don't talk about them. It's fucking zombies. Shut the fuck up. You want to bring the zombies over here? So they can eat us? Like, nah, we sneaking. We killing in stealth with knives and shit. We got guns, but we ain't trying to attract other karmics. Fuck y'all psychics be on. Y'all just be attracted. All the motherfucking riff raff, bruh. What's that like? So, let's get to this message. First card is message, feminine, which is the overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Overall energy, top row, my fault. That's the divine feminist direct energy or conscious energy. Below the row below it is your karma row. That's the karma that's going on within your life, and it correlates to whatever your direct energy is. First row is the past or coming into this situation. You got the feminine row, and you got the masculine row. Feminine row deals with you, or it deals with the feminines in your life, women in your life, the gay friends in your life, shit like that. Masculines in your life, it's the men in your life. You know what I mean? Your female gay friends. You know what I mean? Who's in tune with the masculine energy? That could be the masculines in your life. And then you got the future. That's the final role. That's why I say future, final role. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Head, that's swords. That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's thoughts and decisions. That's your mental capacity, your mental state, your mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Because your heart and mind must be aligned. Who rules the heart and mind arena? The divine feminine. Who rules the wands, knees, and pentacles? Toes department, the divine masculine. He's the king of wands. What are wands? Things you're doing, things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's got a lot to do with your actions and behavior. Wands do. Then you got pentacles, that's toes. Those are persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. In this third dimension, we call it the world, the matrix, the plantation, the crab bucket, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? All pentacles expire. First card in this message, we got the Knight of Swords, feminine. This is fear. Fear is mental. It's a sword. Opposite of love, hate, it's fear. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you don't understand. You fear what you can't comprehend. You fear what's to come if you ain't prepared for the outcome. Fear is a range and levels to fear. Fear also can be used against you. Fear also can be used, I don't know, as a tool to do extreme shit. Fear will make you kill your family. Fear will make you kill your brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? A person in your community. Fear will make you lock up a whole other race or be part of a plot or a plan to concentrate other groups of people, exterminate other groups of people, you know what I mean? And put it on like a Star Wars term, you know what I'm saying? With like Anakin Skywalker. The reason why Anakin Skywalker turned to Darth Vader was the fear that the Sith Lord played on Anakin, played off his fear. That's how he became so dark. That don't just happen in movies and shit. That happens in real life. Fear. Don't let it consume you. When your worst fear comes out, you face it head on. It's like a coyote or a wolf or a cougar or a mountain lion or a bobcat that just happened to cross your path while you hiking. You show dominance here. Hopefully you got a stick or something you can throw at this motherfucker to let you know, show this motherfucker you boss. You can't submit to, a wild animal to the ills of life. It might take you out of here. They might be more scared of you than you scared of them. It's like the Walking Dead episode, you know what I'm saying? It's it's a zombie apocalypse. Like, a lot of people ain't got guns and ammo. So if you get a gun pointed at you like a pistol, 9 times out of 10, they ain't got ammo for that bitch. They're just using the fear of the pistol to scare you into thinking they're going to use this pistol. In reality, that's all they got. It's a mind thing. I ain't got no bullets, but I'm going to make it seem like I got it just to, you know what I mean? It's all mental. Face your fears. Don't let your fears face you. Queen of Cups, that's the psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition, divine feminine. That's where your power lies, in your intuition. Trusting your own intuition. That's what makes you a psychic. Damn, boom, how you know that? How can you predict that? How did you know this is going to happen? To a psychic? Nah, just trusting my own intuition. Just happen to hit it on the head there. It's my power. Queen of Cups is also an X-Men card. All divines are X-Men. We all got powers. And just like X-Men, we all got different powers. And just like X-Men, we need to learn how to use our powers so we ain't hurting other people or ourselves trying to perfect and better ourselves in the world, in the crab bucket, in the Matrix, in the plantation with these other karmics and shit. You know what I mean? Like Professor School of Xavier, that's what we do. But the professor school, the school is just our home. It's our 401. It's our home. That's our dojo. That's our training school. That's where we perfect our powers so we ain't hurting nobody else or ourselves in the process. You know, that's the homework, divine homework that psychics got to do on the daily. Attaining shit is easy. Maintaining shit is a 24-hour job. You learn by doing. That's how you get it out here. Queen of Cups is also dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, fantasies, writings on the wall. This is ghosting. You ghosting your twin, or your twin ghosting you, or people ghosting you, or people ghosting you, leaving you hanging, disappearing on your ass, or you ghosting people, disappearing on their ass, or some, you know what I'm saying, Clark Kent, Superman shit. Like, Queen of Cups is, at the end of the day, like I say, just the writing on the wall. Intuition. You just know that you know that you know that you have power and that you need to perfect it, or craft, and you need to perfect this. You just know that, you know, these dreams and signs and synchronicities that you're seeing are something, not nothing. You feel it in your gut, woo up the bam. and that's real. That's what you feel. That's what's real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't what you think is what you know. But until you actually know, like get proof and shit, all you really got is your intuition. You're gonna have to use it to the best of your ability. Some are good at it, divines. Some suck, karmics. This is the fear that you're too powerful. This is a fear that, you know, the shit that you're doing that makes you powerful is going to offend or get you in some type of entanglement with, I don't know, friends, family, traditions. It's like me with this. I come from a very church background. My grandfather was a pastor. Grandmother was a district missionary. Mother was a missionary. Supposed to be a preacher. Everybody know me from church. I was the kid winning Bible bowls and shit, going to the Koji conventions and shit. The boy trying to be a preacher. The boy that was trying to be like my grandfather. So when they see me nowadays, it's like, damn, boy. The devil. They would have put the devil on me. They just put the devil on me then. They still put the devil on me now. What I do is wicked. What I do is, you know, this, that, and the third. Ain't got no respect for the boy. They think I'm lost. Little do they know, though. But, you know, that just come with the territory. You can't trip over shit like that. Yes, you're the outcast. Yes, you're the black sheep. But take ownership in that shit, man. Because who the fuck else doing what you doing? Nobody. All right, so freeze it. You're the chosen one. Just do your thing. That's the overall energy. Feminine, you the one. I mean, a masculine's the one because he's Neo, but you Trinity. You're the one's one. You're special. You're a super nigga. You ain't a regular nigga. Just take pride in that. Don't feel ashamed or don't be ridiculed or because all this shit is on you. They can feel the way they want. They can say what they want. It shouldn't affect you. If it does, that's just some internal shit you need to twerk. Bottom line, more important than all that shit there, we got 2 sevens. And 2 sevens is good. It's like playing heads up, 7 up in class. You should be working or doing problems and shit. Nah, we're going to play heads up, 7 up for the rest of the class period. Fuck yeah, you know what I mean? It's going to be a breeze. I used to like playing that game because, you know, we wasn't working. First 7 is the 7 of Cups. That's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. Pimp Cup Chronicles is the step after the sauce. Six of Cups is the sauce. We're all saucy. We're all human beings, right? We're all human beings. We're all the same. We're different, but we're the same. The only difference between me and another person in this world is the Seven of Cups process, the Pimp Cup Chronicles. This is going to determine if I'm divine or karmic, if I'm just a regular person or something more, if I'm a X-Men or civilian. Seven of Cups proves that. Six of Cups, we're all saucy. We're all loved by God. We all are the same starting boat. We all experience hardships. We all experience bad shit, good shit, ugly shit. We all go through the same divine laws. Whether a person respects God or not, whether a person fucks with God or not, believes in God or not, it don't matter. God treats them the same as he treats us. He's a little harder on us because we can identify God and we know God and we have like a personal relationship with God, which is mental, which is why it just seems like a little bit more crazier or harder or unfair or whatever the fuck we're taking from this personal relationship that we got with the man up high as it was to a person just existing. Karmics. They just exist. We do more than that. That's the difference. But this is the important phase. Once you get past the fact that you are a human being, that you are a man, that you are a woman, that you are somebody, okay? Let's put some depth in that. Seven of Cups, Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's something in you that needs to come out. It's an idea, it's an invention, it's an influence, it's a theory. It's a fucking product or service. It makes you just a little bit more valuable to the next person. It just makes you a little bit more interested in the next person. It just makes you a little bit more powerful than the next person, a little bit more smarter than the next person, a little bit more loving than the next person, a little bit more giving than the next person. It's more. We're all the same until we do more. Seven of Cups is doing more. You're doing more than just looking good like everybody else. You're doing more than just existing like everybody else is doing. You're doing more than just getting money. Everybody get money. You're doing more than just loving. Everybody get love around this bitch. What you do, everybody else doing until you do something different. Different is the key word. This is the difference. Six of Cups is being all that. You got to be all that in a bag of chips, divine feminine. Clarify that Seven of Cups, this all bag of chipsness. We got the Seven of Pentacles. That's the Riri card. Riri card is a C. It's a 70%. A life is a 80%. That's a Eight of Pentacles. That's a B. That's a good standard. That's a life. It's having a life or having your life on track. Seven of Pentacles is rereading things, R-E-R-E-ing things to get your life back or to get your life back on track to get to the Eight of Pentacles. Rereading is rearranging shit, R-E, reversing some things, reconnecting some things, relocating some shit, removing some shit, rehashing on some shit, going to rehab on some shit, reing up on something, reneging on something, releasing, letting some shit relapse. Or letting some shit, reconnect or reevaluate or put some revalue or reworth on some shit. Like it's R-E-R-E. It's about 7 of them you're going to have to do to get your life back on track. These are the pinnacles in your life that you got to switch around. People in your life you don't need in your life no more. Things in your life that you don't need in your life no more. Places in your life you don't need to be no more or don't need to visit or go to anymore. Reread. Do what you gotta do to get your life back on track. It's a good position. Not only are you stepping your game up, being more than a man, more than a father, more than a brother, more than what you are. While you out here being more, doing more, okay, you're gonna attract more money, more problems, more influence, more followers. It's a growth process. You growing as a human being, but like I say, the more you grow, the more people gonna catch whiff of you. Haters don't hate on nobody. So they're going to be coming by the droves to hate on you. That's what they do. Fake people, fake friends, people who have no life, no Eight of Pentacles, who want to live vicariously to yours. These are the motherfuckers you draw, that you attract, like moths to a flame. Karmics, they're like zombies. Shh, shut the fuck up. We don't want to draw these motherfuckers over here. It's a zombie apocalypse. Be quiet. You don't want to draw more. What's your problem? You're shooting guns. You're bringing more over here. Let's keep it quiet. We do things just a little bit different over here. Wrecking the crew. Divines. Everybody else is zombies, bro. It's a good thing how you moving. You rearranging people out your life. That's a good thing. You relocating. That's a good thing. It's like you reconnect with something or someplace or someone. That's what's up. Reconnection is always good. That's reunion. That's recognition. Realizing some shit. Reordering something. Like whatever you rearrange, you're going to have to do it a few times to really align yourself back to where you need to be. That's your bottom line. That's your main aim right now. That's the most important thing here is to rearrange the pinnacles in your life and to do more. Coming to this thing, feminine, you got the 4 of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. The shit is a pinnacle. The person, place, or a thing. It's something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And it's something that expires, whatever this thing is. So, you're holding on to something. You're putting clamps on something. You're trying to control something. It's a 4 of Pentacle energy. A low-level energy, I might add. And it's just some shit you're going to have to get to the next step with. What's the next step from this 4 of Pentacles? The 5 of Pentacles, the Dark Night of the Soul. That sucks. Dark Night of the Soul is 50%. That's an F. That's failure. That's just a bad fucking time. That's you being asked out. That's you striking out. That's you know what I mean? Being in a fucked up situation. That you gonna survive from. You're not dead. 10 of Swords. It wasn't all bad. It was bad, but it wasn't all over. You know what I mean? Sometimes we take L's. L's aren't losses because we don't take those. Divines don't take losses. We take lessons. That was not a loss. That was a fucking lesson. At least that's how you need to be looking at shit because we're going to take a lot of L's in the future. 4 of Pentacles. Hey, let it go. That's what you're learning. The phrase, if you love it, let it go. You ain't letting go the person you love or the thing you love the most. No, you're 4 of Pentacling. You're letting go the clamps on it, the control you think you got over it, the entitlement you feel you have over it, the insecurity that come with this. That's what you're letting go. Let it go. That's all. That was your direct energy. The karma to that is the 3 of Swords. Pain. Mental pain. From going past the point of no return. This is under this 4 of Pentacles here. So it's a particular person, place, or thing that you just hold on too tight to. That you just trying to put clamps on. That you just feel you can't live without. But you know you're going to live without it. Because if you don't let it go, God going to come in here and release that for you too. Like I said, when God do shit, it ain't going to be for your liking. It ain't going to be your taste. It's going to be what you need, not what you wanted, but it's going to be fair. It's going to be fair. 3 of Swords. It's painful when you mentally go past the point of turn. What does that mean? Ace of Swords. That's the direction you're supposed to win. It's only one right way, and that's up. We all go up unless we ain't going up. What's up? God is what's up. That's where the kingdom at. That's where your twin flame at. That's where your path and purpose is at. That's where your gift is at. That's where your power is at. It's up. If you go any other way other than up, then you going the wrong way. Because there's only one right way, and that's up. You know what I mean? Like, you can go north, south, east, west. That's a circle that's going all around this globe, which is beautiful, which is tight. But we talk about the 4th and 5th dimension here. That's where you need to be heading to. Okay? Do what you need to do to head the right way. This is all mental. You doing what you got to do to go in the right way. Maybe you ain't prepared to go the right way. Maybe you ain't prepared to try love. Maybe you ain't prepared for this twin flame shit. Maybe you ain't prepared to fuck with God right now. Maybe whatever. It's mental. Whatever it is, it's keeping you from going up. Okay? And then once you go north, south, east, west, once you go to the other side, once you do a whole 360, 720, 1140, once you go in circles and circles and circles, dip after dip, bump after bruise, trial after tribulation, you're finally going to go the right way. And that's what hurts. How you did 40 somersaults and 3 backflips going in a circle only to get to the place you were supposed to go to in the first place. I got a way of doing that shit. It's like you holding on so tight to some shit. God, let it go anyway. So all that time and all the people you hurt and all that dirt you did trying to hold on to something, came to no avail. In reality, you just see how much time you wasted, how much of an ugly person you've become because of this person, place, or thing. You need so much. You're entitled to so much. You're insecure about, or whatever the fuck. You know, it's painful, but you'll be all right. Just like it's gonna be painful after you let it go. You're gonna go without it. It's gonna be all right. We soldiers. And this person, place, or thing is whatever you want it to be, feminine. This is your karmic reading. Knight of Wands. This is you in regards to yourself personally, feminine, and the feminine energy. You got the Knight of Wands. This is you moving fast and fiercely towards your divine direction, or you just being exactly where you need to be in the J for journey. You might think you in the worst place you ever been at in life, or a bad place that you ain't been to in a long time. But in reality, you're right where you need to be. There's a lot of shit happening in the world. You feel that, like, I don't know, you might be mad that you ain't really got the expense or the luxury to kind of go out here and do activities that you like doing a lot. That at least helped your morale, that at least helped your passions and creativity and shit. You know, you're in a position where you can't do that no more. And it's like it's a snowstorm. It's been snowing like a motherfucker. Snow finally thaw out. Everybody out hitting bars, hitting clubs, hitting restaurants. You just having a financial crunch right now. Like I said, you're at the 4 of Pentacles on your way to the 5 of Pentacles. Just Pentacles are just a little low and tight right now. And it's like you just shaking your head. Like, damn. I wish I could have went out to see that, you know. Went to that show. I wish I could have went to that restaurant the first day it opened back up. Like, you feel like you're missing out on a lot of shit. Only to look at the news and see all this crazy shit that's happening in places you probably would have been in. It's like your favorite bar gets shot the fuck up. Your favorite restaurant closed down because of E. coli or roaches or some shit like that. And it's like you dodging bullet after bullet after bullet, sitting in this position you think is bad, only to realize you in the place to be. The equivalent of you can't make a vacation that you planned for and got non-refundable tickets for, and you kicking yourself in the ass that you didn't make this trip. You know what I mean? You ain't making this trip because you ain't got the money to take the trip. You pay for the trip, but you ain't got no money to take it. Like, you're not gonna go there and have fun because it's like you ain't got no money. Only to find out that the flight you was on crashed. And you're just like, fuck. Guess it was good I ain't go on that trip. This is for everybody that didn't go to World Trade Center that day. Everybody that called off work that day. It's not funny, but you know what I mean? It be like that sometimes. That's how wild life be. You be thinking you in the wrong place, or in reality, you in a place to be. Like, it's the Knight of Wands, nigga. Your actions got you here. Some shit you did that led to this slight kind of uncomfortable or weak position you in right now. You wishing it to be a different one. But as you seeing if shit was different, it'll definitely be different. It's like you ain't got no car, so you ain't moving around as much as you used to. And it's like clearinghouse publishing checks just pop by your house. Like, usually you wouldn't even be here. Usually you wouldn't be here, but it's like, hey, publishing clearinghouse, you got $1 million check for it. It's like, wow, look at this shit. Like, man, I'm never here. It's like I'm never here, and you just happen to come up. It's that type of energy, you know. You be thinking you in a fucked up place for a minute at the time, but you really be in a place to be. And you really don't realize that till after the fact. Because it's wands. What are wands? Things you do, things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Actions and behavior. Through actions and behavior, you learn by doing. Wands are doing. That's your direct energy, feminine. As far as your karma to yourself, we got yourself. Queen of Wands. This is divine feminine. The karma you got going on is the fact that you're divine feminine. The fact that you are divine feminine means you have a job to do. That's the 3 of Wands. If you're not on your job, then there's karma to that. You're the Queen of Wands. That means you're supposed to help people, bless people, be of service. 2 of Wands, that's just making ends meet. That's just surviving. That's just doing what you gotta do so you can be okay, so your family can be okay. A Queen of Wands not only helps his or her family, because he could be a she could be he, you know how he rocking. They help their children's friends. Their friends, like their children, are just so dope that they got friends from different aspects of their life. You know, your kids come from a good home. You bust your ass to provide it that way. But it's like it's the kid that go to your kid's school, and it's like they're from an at-risk home. You know, they come from like a bad place, a hood. They don't eat that much. There ain't much love in their household and shit like that. So this ain't just a friend to your child. This child ends up becoming like your second child because there's, you know, because of circumstances. Sometimes you get godchildren and second children, and you become people's second mother and second father and shit like that. Like that's what a divine is. A good woman enough to be mama number two, god mama. You know what I mean? Uncle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what a divine is. It's the shit you doing. You help people a lot, so people know you a helper. You love people to the utmost, so people know you got love there. You're a real stand-up, respectable person, so they know your influence, your word is bond. You're a person of your word. I mean, that's good shit. You might not be the richest motherfucker on earth, but you show the most diplomatic. You show the most known. You show the most influential. It ain't about the pinnacles you got. It's the things you do that make you a great fucking person. And that's what you're learning. You're a great fucking person. And by you being a great fucking person, it's shit you need to be doing. You know who needs to be helped. You know what you need to do half the motherfucking time. You know what needs to be done. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see where the hungry at. You see where the homeless at. You see what the kids is doing because they ain't got nothing else to do. You see the injustice in the community. You see the bullshit going on in these little systems. That's why you're divine. It's your job to do something about it. They won't. You will. Do it. Do it. Masculine role. Feminine. In regards to the masculine directly, you got the Five of Wands. This is outside conflict or life after union, reunion, and recognition. Or life outside your Four of Wands, which is the four walls that is your shelter. So I'm gonna break this shit down in three ways. Gotta put some more smoke on there so I can get a clear view of what this might be though. King of Pentacles, that's a master manifester, a wizard, a witch of some sort, just a person that know how to manifest whatever pentacles they want. This is a master manifester, a master of something, a pro at something. You know, King of Pentacles is also an owner. This is a CEO. So if you're a CEO, might be talking about you. Five of Wands, it's outside conflict. Shit that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. King of Pentacles is ownership. So taking ownership of something. Looks like some outside shit is going to find you. Looks like trouble's going to find you. I told you, don't go looking for trouble. Let trouble find you. And it just seems like the trouble that's finding you, you just happen to be a master at this kind of trouble, if that means anything. Let me put some more smoke on this. It's all analogies, metaphorically speaking. We got the devil here clarifying this King of Pentacles. So this involves the masculine energy. So masculine energy can mean your masculine energy. See, feminines, you got a whole other side to yourself. It's a masculine side. You should, introduce yourself to your masculine side every now and then. Just like masculine should step into their feminine side every now and then. It creates a great balance for a divine. And if you don't step into your masculine side that much, then when you're forced to step into it, every now and then, it's going to take a lot of people by storm. It's going to scare a few people. People ain't going to think you yourself lately or some shit like that. Like, you'll be totally unrecognizable out here. But if the say, the inner energy within you, like Seven of Wands is inner conflict. This is outside conflict. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being a master of pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, means like any issue that come your way, you ready for it. Ten of Pentacles is manifestation. That's like knowing how to do something. Knight of Pentacles is knowing how to do something to where you can teach somebody else how to do it. Queen of Pentacles is capitalizing on the fact that you can even do some shit like that. King of Pentacles is mastering anything that deals with pentacles. It's a master of pentacles. Clarifying this master of pentacles, we got the devil. What's the devil? That's overindulgence, addictions. It's a person chained to you or something chained to you, whether you realize it or not. That's you being chained to a person or you being chained to something, whether you realize it or not. Devil card is regressing back to negative behavior, just acting like a child, or doing shit you said you weren't gonna do no more, or going back to your old managed ways or childish ways. Devil also is codependency. This looks like codependency. You got an outside conflict, feminine, and it's got a lot to do with codependency. Now, this codependency might be you, or this codependency might be another person, but the reason why they're codependent is because of you. King of Pentacle, that's ownership. You're going to have to take ownership in this little codependency problem that most of you feminines are facing. And what I mean by that is this. King of Pentacles are karmic masculines. They're cool to have around, but it's how you keep them around. It's what keeps them around. Everything has a motive. If this person ain't the love of your life, but yet you take everything that they give you, or you give them the impression that you kind of digging on them so they can keep giving you what they've been giving you, which is Pentacles, because they're the King of Pentacles. So Pentacles ain't shit, because they're the king of mastering and attaining and maintaining Pentacles. That's their thing. That's what the King of Pentacles do. This is a real wealthy person that don't mind showering you with money as well as affection, or buying you anything you want, or building an environment for you to be as comfortable as you want for the time being. That's a karmic masculine. That's the King of Pentacles. Now these masculines, you know, they're in-house, but eventually they become out-house, and that's regressing back to childish behavior. So once again, when you're dealing with karmic masculines, make sure you ain't filling this karmic masculine's void to where you're expendable. And you're thus feeding into his power game of what I like to call just pentacle switching. Life is all about attaining and maintaining pentacles, or eliminating pentacles, or switching pentacles. Whatever you are in with these pentacles. If he's in a position to put you on, he can put anyone on. So if you in a swag or energy to where if you can't get what you want out of him, he ain't gonna get nothing from you, then he gonna hit you with the same energy. Whatever he can't get out of you, then he ain't gonna get back. It's a favor for a favor. You ain't just reflecting your divine masculine when you around your masculine. Y'all ain't, when you with your masculine, feminine, you reflect your masculine's behavior. You reflect your masculine's emotions. You reflect your masculine's thoughts. You know what I mean? It ain't just the twin flame demo where this reflection shit be. You be reflecting shit off karmics too. You got good karmics out here. And you got bad and ugly ones too. But like I say, at the end of the day, watch how you treat the karmic people in your life. Because they're going to start doing you how you do them. If they're just a fuck, you're just going to be a fuck. If they're just convenient, you're just going to be convenient for them. If you're taking advantage of them, they're going to take advantage of you. If you're manipulating them, they're going to manipulate you. You hurt them, they're going to hurt you. That's what karmics do. It's monkey see, monkey do. Ain't no growth there. Two people giving out licks. There's no growth. Two people acting like kids. You do that with your masculine already. Like, fuck you doing it with a karmic for them. That's just playing with your life. Just play Russian roulette doing that. Because the plus side to dealing with a divine, they ain't going to kill you. They ain't going to set you up. They ain't going to beat your ass. They ain't going to do no type of crazy, extreme, ugly, evil shit. I mean, it might get ugly, but it ain't going to get bad. It ain't designed like that. It ain't in the divine nature to do no inhumane, crazy, crazy shit to no feminine. Fuck no. Catalysts, they'll fuck you up. Karmics will beat your ass. That's why you need to identify a karmic, or identify a divine a mile away, or identify God when God talking and speaking to you or trying to tell you something, or identify another divine like yourself, or identify your twin when they come, because they coming. Karma to the masculine energy, feminine. We got the Eight of Cups. This is the Pain of the Bell card. It's a two-part card. First part of Patty Bell card is divinity and integrity. Stay divine at all times and keep your integrity up to par. Be a man and a woman of your word. Be somebody people can depend on. Like I say, be like mama number 2, a godmother, Be divine to where people can entrust their kids with you or their plans with you or disclose things with you. Like a priest at a church or some shit like that. Like they wouldn't disclose shit to just anybody. Somebody else wouldn't leave their kids with you like that. Like, you're different. You are divine. And it's good that you not maintain a divine image, because this ain't no image. It's what you are. You maintaining yourself, not an image. Karmics maintain images, not themselves. As long as your integrity right, and as long as your divinity up the par, you can get to the next slice of this card, which is the patty pie part of it. Patty Bell got a patty pie. She sell patty pies. Like, she works for herself. She's got her own company. She do verse battles. She on YouTube. Like, she doing her own thing. And getting paid every day working for herself. She ain't a slave to no label. She ain't a slave to no system. She ain't chained to shit. You know what I mean? She does what she want, how she want. That's a queen. Queens do what they want. Everybody else do what they can around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a diva card. Look at all the divas in the game. Look at Patty Bell. And look at all the other divas. Patty Bell been around since the 70s. When it comes to her integrity and her divinity, shit always on point. Now look at her enterprise factor. It's just made her a more effective person, a more seasoned person, a more wealthier person, a more wiser person. Like, you can't lose being like Patty Bell. Whether you're a man or woman, as long as you keep your integrity up, your divinity up, and you enterprise, man, you a dangerous motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's good shit. That's good shit. Future final row, wrapping this up. Feminine, going to the future, you got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is Ascension. This is LLE.Ascension, right? What's Ascension? Going up to the 4th and 5th dimension, and the dimensions past that. It's infinite. It's infinite. 4th and 5th dimensional realm plus is infinite. There is no limit. There is no cap. There is no ceiling in the infinite. All things can happen in the infinite. Miracles happening within the infinite. You can heal yourself within the infinite. I'm reading about how these little frequencies can heal the molecular structures in your body and shit just from a frequency. You understand what I'm saying? That's unlimited shit. It's unlimited cells. I mean, you might have, if you're leaking enough blood, it might be over for you if you lose an amount, but these are cells. Cells die and grow every day. We're a walking, talking pinnacle. We're a walking, talking power plant. We're a walking, talking X-Men here. We're limitless with our 3D compatibilities. You know what I'm saying? But in the 4th, 5th dimensional realm, we're infinite. Divine love is infinite. Path and purpose is infinite. You live on doing good shit in the world. You're known for being a saint, or you're known for being a person who impacted lives. That's what makes you great. People can be infamous too. We just live in a world where being infamous is just as cool as being famous. That's not it, but that's just the world we be living in. So a lot of good shit is being diluted. But when you go up, ain't shit diluted in the 4th and 5th dimension. Ain't shit fake up there. And everything fake, everything unreal, everything false, everything karmic stops at that last atmosphere once we get to Earth. Devil ain't welcome in the 4th and 5th dimension. Devil ain't never been welcome in the 4th and 5th dimension. Now after the fall, the rebellion, or whatever, the manifesto, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You understand what I'm saying? Devil, St. Lucifer are 3 different people from 3 different places, from 3 different locations. Hell doesn't exist. I will argue. It's only one throne in this motherfucker. But once we leave this 3rd dimension, things are different. The physics is different. The laws are different. Shit changes once we leave this realm. But while we're in this realm, while we're in it, we gotta be divine, keep our integrity up, and enterprise. As well as do our divine jobs and shit like that. That's divine shit. But the 8 of Cups, this is a karmic card. The least we can do. The least we can do, and this is the least what a karmic can do. The best thing a karmic can do is, like I say, keep their integrity up. That's good shit. Be divine. That's good shit. Or at least as divine as they can be, as Christ-like as possible. In enterprise, they become very good assets and turn into King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles that be in the lives of divines and shit. Final card is message, wrapping this up. Yo, Karma, that was your direct energy, this ascension thing. This is just what you need to do directly. Just go up. People gonna have to do the opposite of mustard, but they're just gonna have to do the opposite of mustard. Final card in your Karma, going to the future, you got the Three of Pentacles. This is the bridge. This is you. This is somebody else, and this is the shit y'all doing together. Anybody you got around you, you doing something with. And if you got anybody around you you ain't doing nothing with, cut they ass the fuck off. It's like a weirdo. You at a club, you at a library, you at a grocery store, you at the dollar store, you at a restaurant, and it's just a weirdo standing next to you looking at you. You know, first 5 minutes you like what? The fuck you want? They ain't saying nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They just in your face and in your space. That's a problem. It's like trolls and people who hit me up for random shit every day. State your purpose. I ain't doing shit with you, but what the fuck are you doing in my cipher? In my face, in my space? Not doing nothing. And what I mean by doing something is this person here that's in front of you, in your face and in your space, they better have something to bring to the table before they fuck with you. And anybody that come in your face, in your space, you better have something to bring to the table before you fuck with them. That's the rule of bridge building. That's how you made your first friend in high school, or made your first friend in junior high, or made your first friend in Head Start, daycare. Nigga, there's some type of commonality that brought you motherfuckers together. It's something y'all got going on that keep y'all going on. That's a bridge. That's what a karmic relationship is. It's a bridge. That's what a twin flame demo is. It's a bridge. That's what your friends are. Bridges. Family are. Bridges. What your business is. It's a bridge. What's a bridge? It's an extension of you. So you are who you hang with. You are who you do business with. You are who you marry to. You are what you represent. You permit what you promote, and you promote what you permit. That's called boundaries. So once you start creating an atmosphere for shit to happen, whatever you want to happen in your atmosphere will happen. Because you put it there. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned. Once again, I got an April Fool's Day special. I'm doing $25 readings, personal readings or twin flame readings, and $50 life coaching just for the April Fool's Day special. So basically, the special expires April 2nd, basically. So midnight, April Fool's Day, cutting it off. So if you like a reading, you need one, if you just want to touch back on another one, following another one, just hit me up. You know where I'm at. Tell your friends about me. Please subscribe. Holla at me later. Deuces.